Miatas are overrated, and let me explain. You can't find one for less than $10,000 that's actually good, and it says, don't lowball me, I know what I've got. They're slow, you have to mod them anyway, and they're just simply overpriced. Now, I have a friend in New Jersey that owned a Miata, and he gave me that Miata fever. I just wanted a small car that top could come off and I could drive in the summer and be the coolest guy on the street, and I just couldn't resist. I searched Facebook Marketplace for weeks, and just nothing in my price range. Everything was above 5K, they all had 250K plus miles, and they were modded to crap until I stumbled upon my baby, a Honda del Sol. Now, when I was 16, I actually heard about this car and it looked pretty fun, but just quickly brushed it off and forgot about it and continued to drive my dad's Honda Civic. But seeing this thing in the flesh changed my car perspective forever. You might also know this car as a poor man's Honda S2000 and Honda's greatest mistake, or you might not even know what this car is. But here is why if you find one of these cars, you have to buy it. They're cheap. I bought mine for less than $3,000 and they're rare. Only 10,000 of them I've heard are registered in the US, and they hold their value. I could probably sell my car for more than I bought it for, not just because of inflation, but just because they hold their value. They are a blast to drive, and honestly, probably just as fun or more fun than a Miata. I'm 6'2" and I comfortably drive this car. Plenty of legroom, and the seats are really comfortable. The stock seats are really nice and don't hurt my lower back, which 90% of cars hurt my lower back. The storage space is insane. This is a grocery getter. You could fit probably $1,000 worth of groceries in the trunk alone. It has storage in the back seats, which you can lock with your key. You can also keep the trunk locked from the inside. You can't open the trunk without having the key, which is nice because they're so easy to break into. And Honda people respect you, which I don't know if that's what you want, but I usually get when I pass by a fellow Honda driver. They're easy to work on. It's a Honda at the end of the day. It's reliable. You're going to find parts for it, at least for the motor. And it brings me to my next point. It's reliable. It's daily drivable. I feel like Miatas are not as daily drivable, and I've drove this for over a year now. It's been a blast the whole time. Now, here are the cons. Getting body panels for this car can be expensive. If you wreck the front end, you're going to have to find a parts car, and it's only going to get more rare. The aftermarket support is low because of the low amount in the US, so there's not a huge market for aftermarket parts for the body itself. The motor, it's just a Honda motor, so for the most part, you're gonna have a hard time getting body panels, but most of the parts you can get from a 92 to 95 Civic. Leaks. The leaks on these things are awful, which I don't know how bad it is on a Miata. I know they leak too. You're going to have to expect leaks in a Del Sol. The seals are just not good, and they don't sell aftermarket seals for these cars at all because of the low amount there are in the US. If you have a good pair of seals, or if you find a good pair of seals and you treat them right and you keep it undercover, they're not going to leak. Conclusion: the reason this car is better than a Miata is because I like it, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. If you enjoy driving your car, if you enjoy the way it feels, the things you've done to it to make it your own, that's why you can like it better. It's not because someone else likes your car. It's not because other people like your car. It's because you like your car. And that's why I think it's better than a Miata, because I own a Del Sol and not a Miata. Thank you for watching. I'm trying to get to 500 subs before the end of the year. I'm giving away a $20 gift card as soon as I reach 500 subs. So if you want to be a part of this community and watch more tiny car videos, please just like and sub. Anyways, bye.